Call a 30-second timeout. Game needs to take a different course. We're getting beat on the trap, we're getting beat on the press, we gotta do something different. What happens in life when you get detoured unexpectedly? This week, Timeout with Ed Smith, and the topic is spiritual detours.
A couple of years ago, my wife and I went on a vacation trip, and everything was going good. You're riding down the highway, playing music and just talking. Can't wait to get there. You're on track, and then two hours away from your destination, it's a detour. You have to go different routes, and it throws you off, and it can make you feel uncomfortable. But to me, a spiritual detour is God protecting you, leading you and guiding you to something before you get to that destination, you need to go a different route. And like I said, sometimes it may feel uncomfortable when you got it into a spiritual detour. But at the end of the day, if you understand how God navigates, it'll work out for you, and it'll be clear to you why you went on an experience. Sometimes you may not understand it. You know, you go down a detour, it may be confusing to you, and all you have to do is just say, God, you're my navigator, and I trust you to get me to where I need to be, basically in your life. So that's what spiritual detours is. It takes you down a path, you know, with God's protection. And, you know, what better feeling to have in God's protection?
You know, Proverbs 3:5 teaches us that, my son, pay attention to the wisdom and listen carefully to my wise counsel. You know, the voice of God doesn't roar in all the time. Sometimes it's as simple as Ed put it, as simple as taking a left when you're in a hurry and you need to take a right. But that detour is God's message of telling you there's something you need to experience, do, hear, or say. When you have the patience to look at life that way, you begin to understand today's session of what spiritual detours are all about.